Tonight, the basketball community is remembering a former NBA player with roots in the Bay Area. Drew Gordon died yesterday in a car accident in Portland. And today, ABC 7 News reporter Ryan Curry spoke with those who knew him both on and off the court.
I wish they would have gotten a chance to see what a big heart he had and what a tremendous person.
Devastating and heartbreaking. Those close to Drew Gordon are shocked by his sudden death.
He was such an impactful person, not only in basketball, but just as a father and as a human.
Gordon died in a car accident this week in Oregon. Police say he was driving a three-wheeled vehicle, a Vanderhall Carmel, when he crashed with a pickup truck. Gordon died at the scene. Vanderhall has advisories on its website that Carmel is a three-wheeled motorcycle, not a car, and does not have airbags. Gordon graduated from Archbishop Mitty High School in San Jose, a basketball prodigy who went on to play at UCLA and the University of New Mexico before turning pro and playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. Brian Eagleson coached Gordon in high school.
What are some traits of his that stood out to you?
He was so competitive. He had a motor that just never stopped. If I didn't keep score, he wasn't as interested in the drill we were doing in practice. But the moment there was a consequence, there was a score attached, then it was win at all costs.
He says Gordon's off-the-court character was even more impressive.
I don't think people realize how selfless he was. He didn't care how many points he scored. He cared that he was a major factor in the game and that we won.
The basketball program at Midi reached new heights when Gordon started playing. They won CCS championships 2 of the 4 years he played. Those trophies kept coming in, especially when Gordon's younger brother Aaron, who currently plays for the Denver Nuggets, came to school.
He really set the tone where the high level of competitiveness that is expected at Archbishop Mitty.
Gordon is survived by his wife and 3 young kids.
I've gotten to see his evolution into a fabulous man and husband and father, and I miss him.
Drew was 33 years old. Ryan Curry, ABC 7 News.